Alright, so I got very happy to get the pre-order finally for my Dandelion. It was freaking expensive. And this is, I suppose, going to be a video of me enhancing it. So, just like some sort of guide for newbies who have never enhanced before. So the upgrade until +7 is 100%, as you may know. So you can just skip to +7. And it also doesn't eat up your failstacks. From there on, I'm using a Failstack Chart that tells me how many failstacks I should use. And for obtaining failstacks, I'm going to use the Weeblath armor and maybe some Gwindle. Or Fortuna, pretty much whatever I have laying around. I actually need to repair that, so I'm going to use another Gwindle set. And this is also there. I basically built up this arsenal of +14 stuff by gathering failstacks with them, and if they succeeded to +14, then that's good. If they upgrade to +15, then I'm going to do this church here, and gonna cleanse the gear back to +14. It cost me 100,000 silver. There is the cheaper way to do that by doing the negative karma method, but I'm basically too lazy to do that. So I'm gonna quickly show you the Failstack chart I'm using. I can also link that in the description if you want. I'm gonna do that. There are pretty much all items that you can imagine. And also the recommended failstacks. So here I have the Dandelion, and for +8 they recommend 10 failstacks. Up until +12 I'm gonna go ahead with 10 failstacks. That sounds good for them, for there. From later on I'm gonna use way higher failstacks than they want me to do here, because +14 to +15 is freaking annoying. Alright, so let's build up a failstack. I forgot armor stones. Alright, so Weeblath shoes, put them in. And I'm just gonna, with Weeblath I'm gonna go up to, I guess I can even do +10. Usually I stop at +7 because Weeblath got frustrating for me. Now let's hope. +8 went successful, that is amazing. Now let's build up a new failstack. After, it sucks so hard. After that fails, after my weapon went +9, I'm also gonna show you another method that I used to get to the first 3 failstacks. It takes up way more time, but at least for me it's cheaper. You'll see in a minute, or 5, or 10. Alright, so here's the church I was talking about. Here you can click cleanse gear, and make it from +14 to +15. And then just continue upgrading. Actually, I can only build 2 more failstacks with those shoes. So, 1, 2. And then I have to repair it. The reason you want to failstack in Velia, or at least I would recommend to failstack in Velia, is because you can buy the Weeblath armor from the blacksmith here. Actually, I think I can just dash. I don't know this class very much. Okay. Click on shop, and then you see the Weeblath shoes for 12,900. Bought 8 of these to recover the maximum durability of mine to maximum. And continue failstacking. So. I hate this. That's usually the reason I freaking stay at 7 stacks and then use different gear. Because walking back and forth is annoying. I could also just make myself a new set of Weeblath, which would... You know, I could... Yeah, I think I should do that. Make a second set of Weeblath shoes. So I don't have to have the tedious way for the cleanse gear stuff every 5 minutes or so. Okay, cleanse successful. Back to failstacking. And now I'm gonna do it as I would normally. 7, and then some other gear type to 10. Always remember to click the durability if you want to failstack. And now one more try on this, and it went successful. That is amazing. Okay, maximum durability too low. Let's go back to the recovering board. Okay, shop, buy another 8. Repair max durability. Go ahead. Weeblath 2 +7. And then let's take the gloves, durability 9, 10. This should be good. One fail. Second try was good. Oh, only 5 durability left so far. This is going pretty good so far. I'm gonna take 11 fail stacks from now on, but just because I'm anxious. I'm gonna stop. I think I could even stop now. I'm gonna stop now at 17 stacks. This stack will then later be used. So now I'm gonna store all my upgrading items. And disconnect to switch to a character that has no fail stacks on it. Or at least a low amount of fail stacks. I seem to have none. Milan has 0, and the guy that's very far away. I'm gonna quickly switch to Milan and bring that character here to Failstack. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the way how I usually build up my first 3 Failstacks, if I have enough of them in Transferred. Oh, I have new stuff. Awesome. Actually, I don't have any more. Usually I would take Life Skill Clothes or Fisher's Clothes and upgrade them to up plus 2+3 Failstacks. But since I don't have them right now, I'm just gonna use other stuff. This one is durability, this one is durability, and I need weapon stones, armor stones, and my dandy. Okay, so since I can't do that with my costumes, yeah, I'm just gonna not care about this one fail stack and just continue. Okay, 12 stacks. And plus 11. Okay, very good. Now let's get back to repairing. We need a buy multiple button. Also, I'm going to repair all my Gwynel stuff. The way I recover maximum durability is I go to special deals, put the item I want to repair in here, and there are currently some Fortuna shoes, so I just buy all of them. And I also have Fortuna gloves. Oh, there are 80 of them inside right now. That is wonderful. So 1, 2. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18. I bought too much? Too many? I don't care. Let's just buy a couple more, because they're cheap right now. Okay, no more inventory space. Then my Gwynel pieces. It's probably a bad idea to upgrade with Gwynel, so keep that in mind. Fortuna, I'm not sure if the chance changes on Gwynel compared to Luxuries or Fortuna. I don't think it does, so I would personally advise you to use Luxuries of Fortuna or any other item that you find in special deals that is in stock. Because this is expensive. Carrying too much weight. That's fine. Okay, should be enough. Cover maximum durability of helm. I only bought one, it told me successful. No, doesn't matter. Then the shoes. Oh, actually, if this has 18 and you have more than 8 bought, then I would recommend doing it one by one, because it does take a whole item to restore those 2 points. So that would be pretty annoying if it would actually do that. Okay, now to the gloves. This one is at 24, this one is at 20, so if I'm going to cover this I can hit continuous, because it's a number that's dividable by 10. And I'm just going to do it this way and click escape, hopefully soon enough. I missed it. Okay, so I missed a couple million, but that doesn't matter. Now recover my gloves. I think I missed it again, didn't I? I did. Fuck. Okay, so back to Failstacking. So first the Reblath. Let's make it to 10. Okay, 10. Now let's continue with pretty much whatever. I guess we can go for 13 stacks now, maybe with 14. Wonderful. It's worth getting more stacks on a boss piece, because if a boss piece fails, it's 5 memory fragments, or 4 without this or 1 without this in memory, which is still annoying. Okay, shot. Reblath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Recover. Reblath to full. And click it 4 more times. This is so annoying on the last freaking stack, as always, is I'm just gonna upgrade a new one. So let's build a new Failstacking item. So I'll just spam click it, and I'll stop it if I have like 10 stacks. Or if it's plus 14, of course. Cover max. Go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna stop at 10. Use this one. 14 stacks. Try to get it to plus 13. Immediate success. This is going wonderful so far. Okay, stopping at 7 stacks is actually quite okay. It's plus 13 now. Let's take a look at the chart, what it says. The chart says I should use 4 plus 14, 16 stacks. So we could actually use the 17 stack right now, but I want to keep that for the next upgrade, so we can have an immediate 17 stack. So I guess we will do 15. I'm going to stop at 20. Okay. Stop at 20 and switch back to the 17 stack character, since I don't have another character I can build the new Failstack with. I'm going to repair my Reblaths before I switch. So I'm quickly going to store everything. And now I'm only going to repair my Reblath and then degrade them and then store them. Okay, now I'm back. I just stored the Reblath shoes. Now I'm switching back to my 17 Failstack character. It's 18? Oh, this one is 17. Oh, yes, I have an 18 one. That is very good to know. Basically, how you would build such an arsenal of Failstacks is simply by upgrading gear and stopping at a certain level of Failstacks. It's actually worth it to not upgrade with the higher Failstacks if the Failstack is too high, because you're building up the arsenal for future upgrades, as I did right now, a couple times. So I just need these. When should I stop is the question. I guess I'm gonna stop at 23. Okay, it's time to repair. For now, I'm not going to use Artisan's Memory since I am pretty poor. And I currently have enough memory fragments. This will most likely change over the course of this video. Dandelion. Also, while you're doing this, you can hit enter. Usually what you can also do, what is pretty time consuming, is not hit the continuous button. We covered the durability once and then hit repair. But the tactic I'm going to use right now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to click enter and then hit inventory spam click. The reason why you would do that is because of the random chance of its maximum durability increasing by 1. If you get lucky one time with this, it's already 1 memory fragment saved. So that is definitely worth it. Okay, 23 stack. Now I'm gonna switch to my 18th Failstack character. My guildies are watching me upgrading this. I just screamed into their faces in Discord. Oh my god, I finally got this after so many months. It was actually pretty crazy. Me getting the Dandelion, it took me, I think, 3 or 4 months. I had a pre-order in it for 530 million, and there were still like 5 or 6 other Dandelions that got pre-ordered even higher, and the other ones didn't even go in pre-order. So I'm pretty happy right now that I got it. Starch. Give me my dandy. I got a dandy. Okay, again I'm gonna stop at 23 stacks. The amount of stacks that you should be saving is basically gained by experience. So the more you got to know how the game works and how many Failstacks to use, you can usually say take the Failstack charts and try 10 times, or try 30% of the Failstack amount of times. Now I'm running out of Failstacks. I'm gonna use this character and go up to 25 Failstacks just because I have the excess ones right now. Also, what I might use this video is all the Failstacks I have on my characters, and maybe also the Advisor Felks. I'm gonna show you my arsenal of Advisor Felks right now. So I'm starting at 25, going through 30, 33, up all the way to 50. I may take use of that, but at first I wanna make sure that my characters lose their Failstacks, because almost every character of mine has a 40 Failstack right now. This can't be real. I'm losing so much money. Oh, I have less good clothes. Okay, so I have 40, 38, 40, 0, because that's very far away. 34, 36, 29, 20 that I'm gonna use right now. And the other ones are also around 25. Alright. I want to go higher because I'm frustrated, so I'm gonna go up until 28 Failstacks. But I should really... usually what I would recommend is still stopping at 25 and switching characters as soon as you can. Okay, it went to plus 14. That's good. I'm gonna repair it now, because the plus 14 to plus 15 increase is the most annoying one. I'm gonna repair it when I switch. I'm gonna use... I guess I'm gonna use my 23 stack characters. The goal for today is to get it to try. I'm not sure if my memory fragments are enough for that, but maybe I'm getting lucky and I get in like the first 2 or 3 fails. I guess I'm gonna use the 30 stacks to get it back to duo, which is a waste, definitely. But I'm gonna think about that later on. Also, I want to take 70 mems. Oh, my mems are definitely not enough. Wait, I can buy my artisan's memory with loyalties. Let me just do that. So that's one way of using artisan's memory without paying real life money. Go into press F3, go here, click on loyalties, take however many you want. I can't buy 6, I'm gonna buy 5 then. And this is pretty much, very much worth it when... Actually, let me not do it continuous. Do it that way. On boss gear, this is very profitable. Or not profitable, but it saves you a lot of money. Okay, now continuous and normal and spam it. Maybe we'll even get lucky today. It's pretty rare that this happens. Okay. I'm gonna stop at 30, I would say. Okay, 30. The chance of plus 14 to plus 15 is lower than plus 15 to pry, or even pry to duo. So it's normal that you will get very frustrated right here. Okay, next stack, another 25 one. 5 more attempts. I might even go for a 35 stack. It's definitely not recommended. But I'm desperate to get this weapon up. Okay. Oh, that was so early. Okay, I got pretty lucky there. Okay, now I want I want a 20 stack. Do I have a 20 stack left? I don't think so. Because it is easier, it's better to now use a lower stack than plus 14 to plus 15. So do I have a 24 stack right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this 24 stack. If I would not have had this 24 stack, I would use Reblath to plus 7, Grundle to plus 15, and then maybe some other gear that I have. If not, I'm still gonna use the plus 14 Grundle, or use like a tri-ring attempt, which will hopefully fail in that case. In my case, I have a Tamer, which weapon I also want to upgrade. It is Pry right now. In that case, I would use the Pry weapon and try to get it to duo, and then make try attempts to build up more fail stacks. Okay, another point that will help me back a lot is I only have 10 concentrated stones. So that does suck really hard. I have 0 fail stacks. I have to use them. Okay, fail stack have been applied. Easy. As you've seen, the chance of it succeeding is much higher, and it's pretty much almost, definitely not guaranteed, but it's way higher than what you might think. I have a 23 stack that I'm going to try to duo with. This might be a bit too low, but I'm going to give it like 1 or 2 clicks, then I'm going to switch to a higher fail stack, so the lower fail stack can be used for retrying duo once it gets back to Pry if it fails on try, which it most likely will. Okay. Okay. Oh, first try. That is awesome. That is pretty awesome. Okay, first try attempt. I'm gonna stop at try. So I'm gonna use a 36 stack, maybe. The 40s. I'm not sure if I should use the 40s. I kind of hope that it fails, so the 40 stack will increase. I'm gonna go for that. If the 40 stack increases, then it's a definite Tet stack. If not, then I'll have my try weapon. For the sake of the video, it's probably worse that I'm going to do that, but that's the preparation I've done before. Because that's the reason I'm gonna do that right now. Why is just tractor here? I didn't pay attention. Okay, do I have a 40 stack in Velia? Idle. Velia, this is 34, 36. What was that? That's 30. I think this one? Yeah, 38. I'm gonna use the 38 stack then. If this now succeeds, I would be very happy. At the same time, I hope that it doesn't. For 2 reasons. For the first reason, to increase my failed stacks. Second reason, for the sake of this video, to show how it's actually done. Or at least my way to do it. If you have different ways of enhancing gear, please let me know that in the comments. State how you would enhance or what you would change. Oh, I found less good clothes. Let me just open these. Okay, that's good. Clean up some inventory space so I can freely upgrade. Okay, take this. Take 1 stone out for the first try attempt of my Dandelion. Okay, I've now got a 42 stack. I'm gonna try it 1 more time after it went back to duo. I'm gonna use some sort of 29 seems good. I'm gonna stop at 45 because that is a definite Tet stack. It will not. The chance of it succeeding at Tet will not be high, but this 45 is a good starting fail stack for Tet. Because if you're going for a Tet, you're expected to make the first fails. In order to build a Tet succeeding stack with Tet fails, if that makes sense. It's definitely very costly, but yeah, that's the price you pay for actual good gear. I also have armor stones here. It's good. So put this out. Cobblestones. How much? It has 45 durability left. 32. I'm gonna stop at 35. That would be the next try. Okay. Okay, back to my mystic. Okay. So, back to the drawing board. Getting my duo. 1 more try. Okay, that's pretty good. If that would have failed, I would have switched my characters and used the 40 stack with 2 more tries there. That this succeeded was actually quite okay. Now I'm gonna repair it not to the maximum, but to around 90 durability. So that's 55. Did I do my math correct? I did not do my math correct, didn't I? No, I did my math correct. And that's basically it. To be fair, in this upgrading session, I did get amazingly lucky. Especially with the plus 14 to plus 15. The duo to try was also quite okay. So getting it back to duo usually fails more often too. But yeah, I'm amazingly happy with my new gear piece, and I'm gonna now sell my Try Green Ultimate thing to get more money. And that's the way you get most of the money back with enhancing. That you have old gear that you can sell. If in case you're switched gear, if not, then it straight up eats money. But it is in most cases still better than sniping the gear. And I switched to the one character again. Doesn't matter, so I can talk. If you get incredibly unlucky, the most important thing is to not get frustrated. If you get frustrated, you start doing dumb stuff, like getting duo attempts up until 40 stacks. That is definitely not worth it. And if that would have succeeded, you would have made a major loss in fail stacks, and most of the money will sit in your fail stacks. So always when upgrading, stay calm. Switch characters as often as you can. Go for the recommended stacks. Do not go too high. It's worth way more to save fail stacks than to waste them on enhancing, even if you're desperate. I definitely did 2 or 3 mistakes in this video, so by using a too high fail stack. It has been a long time since I've seen that arrow. So yeah, the baseline of this video is basically stay calm at enhancing, switch characters as often as you can, use the recommended fail stacks, do not go overboard with fail stacks. It's worth saving the fail stacks, even if you do not upgrade, even if your gear stays the same. If you're upgrading gear, always make sure that you have a backup stack. For example, when I tried to enhance this to try, I always had a backup stack to get it back to duo, or I had the resources to get a duo stack. When you're enhancing accessories, this might more often than enough going to turning out to be a gamble. But if you can, try to have a backup. For me, whenever I hit 61, I'm gonna get one ring, the 61 ring. So I have 2 tries to get my questions up to try, which I am going to do, but I'm only going to try it once. If this one succeeds, then I have a perfect new gear piece. But if it fails, I still have my backup duo ring. Okay, so that's basically the baseline of this video. My gear score increased for 61. That was actually a huge increase. Now I finally have more Awakening APA again. And I can sell this for 146 million. Yeah, I am pretty happy. Now I finally have my Dandelion. And I can finally focus on getting a Dimtree or shoes. Shoes. Who am I kidding? I am very happy. Alright. For that sake, I wish all of you guys a wonderful day, and I hope this helped you guys at Failstacking for beginners or for advanced people, I don't know. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.